Hi, it's Stephanie from Missionary Square, and I'm so excited to share with you a new product I have in my Etsy shop. It's a Missionary Book Canva template, and this is what I created while my son was serving his mission so that I could put together his photo book quickly and easily and make it look really nice. So I hope this will help all of you out who maybe have put off making your photo book for your missionary or who don't know where to start. So let me explain how to get it into your Canva account, how to start your photo book, and then how to download the pages so you can send it to a printer. To begin with, once you've purchased it in my Etsy shop, you'll receive this PDF download. And as part of the steps on here, you're going to need to create a free Canva account. If you don't have Canva already, it is a great resource. And I did this with all of the free elements so you don't have to have the paid account. So once you've created your free Canva account, you're going to go ahead and click on the link in the PDF. And when you do that, it is going to open up this page in your browser. And it says, a template created by missionarysquare.com was shared with you. Start designing now. So you'll click on this purple button, use template for new design, and then it's going to take the template and load it into your Canva account. When it does that, it actually opens up the book. And I'm going to show you a little bit simpler way since there are 160 Canva template pages in this. I'm going to show you an easier way so you can pick and choose which ones you want in your particular photo book. You'll need to go to the left side over here to the open menu and go to create a design, this purple bar. And you'll want to do the custom size of whatever size template you chose. I have books in 12 by 12 inches and 11 by 14. The one I'm going to show you today is the 12 by 12 inch. And if you notice, I changed the units over here from pixels to inches. So put in the numbers and then click Create New Design. And then it's going to open up a blank option for you. On the left-hand side, go over to Projects. And you'll see in there that you have the copy of the Canva template within there. So you just have to click on that and it's going to load all 160 pages. At this point you can click apply all 160 pages, but since we're going to pick and choose the ones you want, you are going to choose them one at a time. What I wanted to do is have a lot of different options so you can make the photo book just how you like it. So you'll see they're divided by these little white pages to show the different types of Canva template pages I've created. So there's 12 different covers. There's also some table of contents. And then I created a whole bunch of content prompts and templates. What I wanted to do is have the pages basically laid out and ready for you that you just have to fill in the information particular to your missionary. So I thought of everything that I could. We have pages about opening mission call, all about your mission, farewells, receiving your endowment, getting set apart, missionary pictures before you leave, home MTC, companions, mission presidents, apartments, how you get around, P-days, baptism pages, your areas, zone conference, quotes. I also have a lot of different letter home templates for the emails that you receive from your missionary. And then I also included some missionary quote filler pages that are just fun to put in between things if you like any of those quotes. And I created some ready-to-use titles and graphics that you can drag onto different pages. And then the last part of the photo book is all of the different photo page layouts. And I'll show you how these work, but I have from 1 photo per page all the way to 6+ photos per page. Real quick, let me show you what you might do if you were creating your photo book. First, if you wanted to choose a cover, anytime on Canva that you see this graphic that is a blue sky with a green grass and a cloud, that is a photo holder. So it is a frame that will hold any photo that you slide into it. Once you have your page that you want to put the photo into, you'll have to upload pictures. And I already have some in here, so I'll show you really quickly what it looks like to drag and drop a photo into the photo frame. You just have to choose the photo on the left. And when you're using a photo frame, you'll want to click on it and drag it. And you see when you get close to the photo frame, it fills it in. We don't want it there, we want it in the actual photo frame. This isn't a picture I would necessarily choose for the cover of my photo book, but that's just to show you how it works. Also within Canva, everything is customizable, so you can change the colors. I did do some different color layouts, but if you wanted different colors, it's very simple to change. Anytime there's a purple outline, that means that part of the photo book is selected. If you wanted to change the background color here, you just go up to this little color wheel and you can choose from the colors over here. So maybe you want your photo book background to have a a little more vibrant color, or if you wanted to keep it white like I had it, you can also go in and double click on any text and make it specific to your missionaries' information, including where they served and the year that you are putting in this photo book. Whatever you'd like to do, very customizable. And you can even change font colors if you wanted to, just by double clicking and then going up to the text color. I can make the text colors different. Whatever you like to do, you can make it very much yours. So once you have the cover created, then you can go ahead and add your next page. Maybe you want to add in a table of contents from over here. You just have to click and it should fill in that page. You will have to add in the page numbers over here if you are going to do that once you have them all in the book. There's all sorts of different pages, as I told you. You can add in information about the mission call opening. You can move the actual location and change the wording. It's meant to be easy and quick for you, and then you can add in any sort of text you wanted to add. And again, those photos, I don't have his mission call opening photos ready to show you, but let's say that this was one of them. You can drag and drop it in there. And if the photo ever is not showing in the box like you'd like it to, you just double click and then drag it down to fix it. I wanted to show you quickly how I put my son's emails into the photo book, which he was a great writer, so that's the bulk of his photo books are actually his emails home. The way that I did it is I created a Google Doc and I would copy and paste the text from his emails into the Google Doc each week. And I would number it, add the title of his email and the date, because I like to have that information in his photo book. So once you have that information in there, and I like to do this week by week because it's easier with the photos to be able to manage it. Oh, that's the other part I need to tell you about. I also saved his photos. So I would put his emails into a Google Doc, and then I kept his photos in a folder in my computer. So I have all of the email photos from his second 6 months in this folder, and then I saved it according to the title of his email. This email was Back to the Roots, so if you click on it, you see the pictures that he actually sent with that letter. Back to our book, I go into the Google Doc, and then I'm going to copy this information. So however you like to do that, I hit Command C on my Mac, and then go into the actual photo book in Canva. Now I know this isn't going to fit in one text box, and unfortunately Canva does not have text box overflow yet, maybe one day. But for now, I just open up a second page, and then I'm going to double click on that text box. You see it highlights it, and then I hit paste, and it puts the entire email in there. So you see it gets cut off right here, so I'm going to go ahead and Command X. Then I'm going to go down to the next part and hit Command V. And there is his whole letter in these pages. Once I have the letter put in, I want to add the photos that he sent with his email. So I went ahead and clicked Add Page, and I need to put the photo layout with the appropriate amount of photo spaces in it. But I don't remember how many photos there were. So I'm going to go over to my uploads and upload those photos now. I like to do this week by week because it's hard to tell which photos belong to the week if you aren't doing it right then. So I do 1 week letter, upload the photos, put the photos in the photo book at a time. That way it's easier to keep straight. So I'm clicking on Upload Files, and then where I have all of his photos saved, I just have to look for the title of this email, which was Back to the Roots. And I can see there's 3, 6, 8 pictures. So I'm going to select one, and then I hit Command A to select all of them, which would be Control A if you're not on a Mac. Then I hit upload, and watch over here. This was the last email pictures I added, so I just have to go from there up. These are the pictures that we're adding, and there were 8 pictures. Back to my page over here, I'm going to click on projects. I need to have 8 pictures total, but it doesn't all need to be on one page. I had noticed there was a nice temple picture. I'm going to select this for one of the pages because it has a nice big picture spot there. Then I'm going to click Add Page and then pick another for photo layout. And you can do whatever combination you want. If there was one really great picture, maybe I would pick one photo layout. But for this one, I think I'll do maybe this layout for the other 4 pictures. Once I have the spots ready to put the photos, I go back over to my uploads, and then I get to select the ones that I want big or small. And this is kind of a fun picture. I remember this is when they went for pizza to celebrate his 1 year. I'm looking at the temple pictures. Maybe I want this one to be there. Oh, it's very blurry when it's big. So anytime you do that and decide, oh, that picture doesn't work there, you just go up here and push this delete, or you can just select it and press your delete button. It keeps the photo frame there and takes the photo out temporarily. So that's one I'll probably want to do in a smaller spot because it became too pixelated. So I can add some pictures down here. Looks like they went to the temple. And that is one of his companions. So add those photos. And then up here, let's see if we can make his 1 year. It kind of cuts off his companion. So let's say I do that and I decide I want it to be more of a horizontal picture. So I'm not loving this photo layout. I can delete that page right here, and then I'm going to add a new page and find a photo layout that works a little better. So I'm going to go back over to my projects. I'm going to look for a 4-page photo layout, or maybe a 3 photo layout, so I can add more of a horizontal picture to this. There's these that I could use. Oh, maybe this one would be a good one. All right, I'm going to try this one. Actually, I like this one that fills up the whole page. Back over to my uploads, and now I can drag and drop. Here's a spot for description of photo. It's kind of right on this forehead. So I'm just going to, any of the elements you can select. Remember, it shows a purple box around, and then you can move it to where you want. So I could write on here 1 year pizza celebration. And if I wanted to do that, I can make the font a little bigger by selecting it and going up to my, up here, making it a little bigger. I can make it a little longer by dragging it. I can change the color of the background if I wanted to. There's so much you can do with Canva, and it is really easy to do. So I could do that, or I could say, actually, this picture speaks for itself. I don't even need to put anything, so I can delete the whole thing and just have the picture. Remember, if anyone gets cut off in your picture, you can double click on it and just move the picture down. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm trying to remember what pictures I put on the other. So I'm going to add, looks like there is a picture of him giving a talk. And I can also do kind of a close-up by double clicking, and then I'm going to drag the photo so it gets a little bigger. Put that and click outside of it, so then he's on there. And there's just this other picture of Jesus, I believe. I'm trying to remember if we got, oh, I didn't get this picture. I'm going to change it out for this picture. All right, so there we go. I have my letter. Oh, I didn't change this up here. I forgot. So let's see. This was week number 50. And this, I liked this in my photo book. Obviously, that's why I added it. But if you don't know the weeks or don't want to put the weeks, you can change whatever you want. So November 6, 2023. And I have a space that you can put the companion and the city name, which I actually don't know particularly for this. I'm just adding in some information. He was with this companion at some point. He was in that area, but of course I would look it up if I were doing this for my photo book, but I've already finished mine. So there's that area. So now it's all filled out and it's got the pictures to go with it. There's a spot I can put a title, or I can delete it. Or maybe I want to say visiting the temple. All right, so there you go. Real quick, I wanted to show you what happens when you wanted to print your book. This obviously is not ready. It's only a few pages. But once you're ready to print, I printed my photo book through Shutterfly. I waited until they had a free unlimited pages promotion going on, which they have fairly often, I'm noticing now. And then I went up to share, and you'll click on download. There is Canva printing. I have never tried, so that is an option that you can look into. But I just hit download, and then I'm going to save it as a PNG and hit download, and then it will just download those pages as a PNG that you can then upload into Shutterfly or another photo book option. And then I'm going to look real quick while I have you guys on here to see what it looks like if we wanted to print with Canva. Oh, they do have Photobooks. Photobook Square. Let's see what that looks like. And so you can choose the size. This is 12 by 12. You can choose the finish. So this is saying 20 to 98 inside pages for $53, which actually seems like a great buy. They also have the option of doing more than one of the photo books. So yeah, that might be something to look into. Free delivery too. So there you have it. I hope that this helps you to take some of the stress off of your plate so you can make a great photo book for your missionary. I really enjoyed making my son's photo book. This is a finished product in Canva, not printed yet, and then I had it printed, and you can see that in the video in my Etsy, the one that I made. So there you have it. I hope that this helps you. I did 118 pages. I think Shutterfly can do 120 pages per book. All right, thank you so much. I hope this helps you, and I hope you enjoyed it.